G'day guys, today we're making olive bread. Okay guys, so grab a pen and a paper and I'll teach you how to make this bread. 4 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of dry yeast, a teaspoon of Italian herbs. You're meant to use rosemary and thyme, half a teaspoon of each, but I've ran out of that and so I just used a little bit of Italian herbs. And you're going to want a cup of chopped olives. I've got to chop these buggers up. You're also going to need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, some warm water, and a Dutch oven or cast iron pot, as we'll be cooking the loaf inside of this pot. This mixture will actually make enough for a bigger pot, so I'm going to have to cut it in half and make 2 batches. I have a second pot over to the left. Okay, let's get cracking. So first of all, we get the dry yeast, put it into our bowl, and we're going to use 1.5 cups of water for this mixture, maybe a little less, but to start off, we're just going to use a little bit of water in with the yeast and get it activated. Just give it a little bit of a stir. Get all that yeast nice and soaked. You're going to want the water to be around about 30 to maybe 40 degrees, no hotter than that. Okay, so in go the dry ingredients. The garlic and salt goes into the flour. Then we're gonna give that a little bit of a mix up, get those ingredients incorporated, just on low. You can mix by hand. I don't feel like doing it today, but I will have to eventually get it out and give it a bit of a kneading. In goes the dry yeast, now wet yeast. I'm just going to add a little bit of water. While that's going, I'll start on my olives. Now to do my olives, get my knife out. I'm just going to simply squash it out the seed. And give it a bit of a chop. These are the olives that I picked this year. Some olives are harder than others. More water. In go the herbs. Okay, so here's my round about a cup of olives. I've switched out my mixer to the hook. I'm going to get it back on, and I'm going to add the olives. They've all been picked. Now I just simply just flatten them out, split the olive, dug it out, and slice them up. All right, now that the dough has formed, I'm going to get it out and get it a bit of a knead on the countertop. Just grab myself a little bit of flour. Make sure you guys can see what's about to go on. Need a camera guy. Nice and sticky. Won't be for long though. Just roll it around a bit, get some flour on there. Pull it towards you, push down. Pull towards you, half to you, down, down, down. Get it off your hands so it goes into the bread. And again, flour, to you, down, to you, down, to you, down. Nice and soft. You don't want to overwork. You don't want a hard loaf. Maybe I added a bit too much water in the mix. So I've been just continuously pull it back, push forward, pull it back, push forward. When you get it out your bowl, then you're just going to want to get it nice and round. Bit of flour on top. Then you're going to want a large bowl to proof it in. I'm just going to do it in me. Where's that pot gone? I'm just going to do it in a cooking pot. Now this is the first proofing. You're going to want to get your pot, nice large pot, a little bit of olive oil. In the pot, and then you're going to put your loaf in the pot, shut the lid, put it somewhere warm for at least an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours. Olive oil in the whatever pot or bowl that you're going to proof it in. A couple of tablespoons of olive oil. I did, however, forget to add olive oil into the mix, so I've redone that. And here it is here, as it's all nicely done now. And we're just going to pop it in here, give it a couple of spins so the bottom is lined with oil. And that's going to sit for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours with a cover. Okay, so it's been a little over an hour and the dough has doubled in size, and that's pretty much all you need it to do. So we take it out. Oh my, look at this bread. Now I'm going to cut it in half. I have 2 pots here. Oh no. Due. We head and tonight. I'm going to get my big knife out. And we're not cooking yet. It's got to go in for its second proof. But I'm going to do a little bit there. And at this time, a little bit of flour on the bottom of the pots. We're just going to fold it up like so. And twist the bottom up. A little bit of flour there, that's the bottom. Roll it up. A little bit of flour on the top. Sit one there. Same thing here. A little bit of flour on the bottom. Bit of flour on top. Close the lid. And I sit them back on top of the stove top where the oven is been preheating this whole time at 250 degrees. We want the oven to be hot. So these are going to be sitting on top of the oven, nice and warm, for their second proofing. Ooh. And now it's the time to clean up. Okay, so they've been sitting for around about 40 minutes on top of the stove, keep them warm. I'm going to take them out of the Dutch ovens, and I'm just going to place them on the tea towel, and I'm going to want to warm these Dutch ovens up now. You've got to temper them before they go into the oven. You want to get them nice and hot. So we'll just get the dough sitting on top of this tea towel. It is a clean tea towel. So we're just going to get these nice and warm. You could also just pop them in the oven for around about 10 minutes. I just don't want to open the oven until I'm ready to cook. And here they are. A little bit more flour on top. They are silky smooth. Pots are warming up nicely now. It is a cold day, so get them all nice and hot. I'll just be a moment. Now, get a knife. You just want to put a cut through the top, like I say. Beautiful. Okay, so pot number 1, pot number 2. This is going to be done off camera, sorry guys. So here's 1, and here's 2. Lids on, and now into the oven. Pot 1. And pot 2. They're in there at 250 degrees for 40 minutes. So, and then once they're done for 40 minutes, you're going to take the lid off, drop the temp to 230 degrees, and let them go for another 30 minutes. And I'll be back with you then. Righto guys, so 40 minutes is up. And off comes the lid. Oh my. And they're going to bake for another half an hour. Look at them. And don't forget to drop the temp to 230 degrees for the next half an hour. Okay, the timer hasn't gone off yet, but I could smell it get nice and toasty. So I had a quick eyeball, and it is very much done. So I'm going to get one out at a time. This one first. And be careful, it is very hot. Oh my, look at these. Now I've got my little racks there, got the pizza tray upside down in this rack here, just so it can cool down nicely over the bench top. Ooh, here we go. Get the oven mitt out. These buggers are going to be warm. Wooden spoon or something. Here you go. Ooh, my. Sounds good. And there you have it, guys. I'm going to let them cool down, and then I'm going to slice one open and have a bit of maybe tomato paste and a bit of tuna, a bit of onion, a bit of olive oil. Ooh, they smell delicious. Be back to you in about maybe another 30 minutes of resting time. You know what? I don't think I can wait. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a Maltese by the toe. If he bites you, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're it. Ooh, crusty. I've got some butter there while it's nice and hot. Ooh. Some butter. Oh, you can smell the olives and the herbs, like wonderful. Oh, that is absolutely divine. So that's olive bread, guys. Give it a go. Delicious. Look at that. Oh, spongy. Delicious. Listen to the crackling as it cools.